June 28th, 2011. That's the launch day for Atlantis from Kennedy Space Center. That date holds more significance than that, though. It marks the end of NASA's space exploration. So what's next for NASA's facilities and for the people of NASA? And how does NASA plan to get back into space?
We've known since 2004 that the space shuttle program was going to be retired at the end of building the International Space Station. What that's allowed us to do is at least plan accordingly. Sometime this year we'll go to about 8,500 people, down from 13,000 now. That's because the shuttle program is winding up. How do you go about it if you want to stay in this county, if you want to stay in the aerospace industry? What do you do in the meantime? They're looking to commercial companies. Yes, you've been working on the space shuttle program. The idea is, if you want to continue working in the aerospace industry, if you want to keep working, say, if you're here at the Kennedy Space Center, what can you do to change your job skills to get yourself in a position to be able to support these other programs? What we have to do is modify our facilities to be multi-function facilities, which they aren't now. The vehicle assembly building was all about assembling Apollo rockets to get them to the moon. Then it was modified to support the space shuttle. The space shuttle goes away, now it's got to be modified to support multiple types of rockets and spacecraft instead of just one. Once the space shuttle is retired this year, we won't have direct access to the International Space Station except by going on the Russian Space Agency's Soyuz spacecraft. We've done it, it's worked, but there's a lot of concern. It's a partner country, it's not a U.S. company, and it's not the United States itself doing it. We want our own access to space too. We think it's vitally important for us to have that. It's great to have that partnership. We couldn't have fly the space station without it. But we want our own transportation to space. We are looking to have more private companies come in. We have to. In fact, we put out a notice of what we call a notice of availability a couple weeks ago that said, hey guys, we got a couple launch pads, we got a vehicle assembly building, we got some shuttle hangars. Come on down. What do you want to do with them? How do we take those facilities and modify them? Because for 30 years, Kennedy Space Center has been set up, as it was supposed to be, a launching point for the space shuttles. Well, that client goes away this year, so what do? You got to bring in new clients, and that you're diversifying who you are working with.
We have this exploration space exhibit that we use, and it's geared for young people because we want to get them excited about careers in engineering, technology, science, and mathematics. We end the program showing adults in launch control, getting ready, through the countdown, 3, 2, 1. But as we go through that countdown, these adults morph into kids. It plants that seed. Hey, I can do this. I can be a part of something. You don't have to be an astronaut. It takes more than astronauts to get to space.
You got kids who are not getting fed every day with good nutrition. Why are you taking a trip to a privileged astronaut to go fly around the Earth, and get to see pretty pictures and float around and do backflips and stuff? The point we make is, I want my 5-year-old to have that scientific research and development. I want somebody pushing the technological barriers, because every time you do, we get better things out of it. The country gets better, we get better, the world gets better.